In this video, I'm going to show you an amazing opportunity you have in the next few days to manifest something incredibly beautiful and sacred in your life. Now, as you know from my forecast video, March 2012 is a hugely empowering month. The numbers 8 and 5 are activated at once right now. 2012, of course, is a 5 universal year, and the big shift is all around us. I'm sure you felt it. And March is an 8 universal month. But there's something else going on this month that is incredibly exciting. On March 11th, we begin a multi-day event, the emergence of a grand trine in the earth signs of Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. It really is magnificent. And this trine becomes exact on March 13th and continues through March 15th. So mark your calendars from March 11th through March 15th. This grand trine involves 4 planets, and they're really exciting planets. Now, first of all, a trine happens when 2 planets or angles are separated by 180 degrees in the sky. So the grand trine is formed when you have a 3rd planet join the first 2 in an exact 180, 180, 180 triangle, which is 360 degrees. So the trine is symbolized by the number 3 in numerology. And 3 is the number of creation and perfection, the mother, father, child, the subconscious, conscious, and superconscious, mind, body, spirit, liberty, equality, fraternity, of the people, by the people, for the people, and so on and so on. So a grand trine in astrology is very harmonious and fortunate, and it activates really a joy and beauty in the planets and the signs that are involved. In this case, we got the perfect planetary lineup to make this a really amazing opportunity for all of us. And I've been telling my VIP group about this for the last 2 weeks, so they've been preparing. So now I want to share with you that the grand trine lines up Jupiter and Venus in conjunction, which means they're in the exact same degree. Really beautiful. They form a trine to Pluto, and Pluto forms a trine to the planet Mars, which in turn goes back and forms a trine to Jupiter, Venus. Okay, I know that sounds complicated, but I'll explain it to you. So it essentially forms a grand trine that becomes exact on March 14th. Let's look at Pluto for a moment, because this planet forms one of the important axis points in this beautiful triangle. Pluto is associated with transformation from the inside out. So it brings past life connections, deeply, unresolved emotional stuff from your childhood, past lives, deep fears, and your greatest hopes and greatest desires are also triggered by Pluto. So being aligned with Scorpio, because Pluto is the ruler of the sign Scorpio, it covers sexuality, the unconscious, rebirth, and death. And the shadow side of Pluto is obsessive desire, so for control, for power, and so it can be used in that destructive way as well. So it's a really deeply powerful spiritual planet, and it helps you discover your true purpose if you're aligned authentically. So here's the timeline for this wonderful grand trine event and the meaning behind the planets and numbers. On Sunday, March 11th, which happens to be daylight savings time here in the U.S., the moon enters Scorpio. The sign of Scorpio is Pluto's home, so the moon entering Scorpio really kicks off this amazing grand trine with a lot of emotion and intensity. Plus, the moon is forming a beautiful sextile to Pluto, which is 60 degrees. That's a whole other story. But it gives you an opportunity for you to really take this emotional intensity and power it up in a wonderful way. Then on Monday, March 12th, Jupiter in Taurus forms an exact trine of 180 degrees to Pluto and Capricorn. And the next day, Venus joins Jupiter in forming an exact trine to Pluto. So that's when we complete the trine, the exact trine. Now, Jupiter and Venus conjunct each other is an incredibly beautiful moment. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system and is all about expansion, optimism, joy, opportunity, honor. And Venus is about love and beauty and money. And, to bring them both together is a beautiful occasion, especially in the grand trine. So on Wednesday, March 14th, this grand trine gets even more potent because that's when Mars joins it. So Jupiter, Venus, Pluto, and Mars, all 4 planets now form an exact triangle. Wow, what an amazingly beautiful event. So Mars, just so you know, is an energetic planet. It's about action. It's associated with the male, romantic, self-assertive power, raw energy. So Mars activates immediately. He really fires you up. So you can see how potent and powerful and transformative this grand trine is. Now let's look closely at the numbers being activated. This is where astronumerology comes in. So, you know, it's really profound when you start looking at the actual degrees that all these events are happening. The grand trine with all 4 planets is occurring at 9 degrees. And 9 is the humanitarian number, the number of unconditional love, compassion, and wisdom. It also signifies endings and culminations. So you're doing a lot of release work, especially in your dream state right now and your meditation. So trines are exact at 180 degrees. And again, we see 180 equals 9. 1 plus 8 plus 0 equals 9. And this particular golden grid grand trine in the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo is exact on March 14th. Why is that important? Because 1 plus 4 for 14 equals 5, which makes it a 5 universal day. And remember, 2012 is a 5 universal year, so huge shifting can happen. Also, what's really amazing is that it becomes exact, this grand trine, at 4:19 universal time in Greenwich, England. 4:19, 4 plus 1 plus 9 equals 14. A 5 again. Hello, I think Divine Creator is really sending us a message here through the numbers. You know, shift and risk, adventure. It's a pivot point, a beautiful pivot point. So to sum it up, the numbers 5, 9, and 8 are joining together right now. March is an 8 universal month. Plus remember, the full moon in Virgo on March 8 essentially kicked off this wonderful event. So create and take advantage of your opportunities to heal, to come to a place of peace, to evolve your right to be happy. Because favorable developments right now will unfold for you. This is especially true if you've been working on manifesting your goals and doing the inner work, because all the benefits are really able to kick in right now. You really start feeling it. Okay, I have one more unbelievably exciting celestial event to tell you about. Yes, there's more. As you know, the vernal equinox occurs on March 20th. In the northern hemisphere, that means spring begins. In the southern hemisphere, autumn begins. Now this year, about a week after this event, you know, we have a new moon, and that is always very potent when it falls on an exciting time. So look at this astrology chart of March 22nd and go to the 8th house on the right, and you'll see 4 planets lining up together. This is called a 4-planet conjunction. Mercury, Uranus, the Sun, and the new moon are all in the 1st degrees of Aries. These 4 planets are forming a powerful conjunction in the 8th house. With all those planets in Aries, and with Aries being the traditional first sign of the zodiac, and with the beginning of spring, and with Uranus being triggered big time by the new moon. Now remember, Uranus is the surprise planet. It brings change and unexpected twists and turns and shakes you up and reorients you and gives you a new perspective. So you can see how dramatic this alignment is. Now what it means is new beginnings. So we've just had this hugely beneficial grand trine, and here comes March 22nd and the equinox. And, you know, it's like you got one, and then you got this, and it's a big push for you to embrace a brand new outlook and a totally new way to reflect on your life, to really relook at the direction of your life and work. And you could not be in a better place right now to kickstart your experience of 2012 into a brand new level, really an unsurpassed level, which is why I'm making this special video for you. I'm telling you, I've never seen an astronumerology event evolve, you know, a series of events really evolve with such speed as now in 2012. And there's more to come this year. So the opportunity to set the stage right now in the most positive, empowering way is really fantastic. You can't ignore or deny the momentum for change, and that is key, the word change. So it's up to you to really take advantage of the shift by claiming the life you want. I know I've given you a lot of information here, and I appreciate you sticking with me. I really hope you can leverage this really amazing opportunity right now. Have a fantastic March, and don't forget to stay in touch with me on my website, taniagabrielle.com. I write a free inspirational blog that will light a fire under you and ignite your soul. So I'll see you in April.